Hey everybody, this is Philip from Vicente Sederberg, and you're tuning in to this week's installment of our weekly update. It is August 22nd, and we should be getting done with the rulemaking process today. The formal rulemaking hearings concluded today, and this is obviously in regards to the new rules for the Marijuana Enforcement Division. The most recent draft for those came out on August 13th. For those of you that have not seen it, you should go to the Department of Revenue's website and check it out. These rules are, like I said, in the process of being reviewed, but they will be finalized, and actually it looks like the rules are going to be finalized on time. We know that Louis Koski, the the co-chair of the Med, along with Ron Camersall, have been working very hard on these, as has Jordan Wellington. And from our initial review, everything seems to be looking pretty good on these rules, so we're very pleased about them. Some of the highlights about the rules that I just wanted to touch on during our update here is a new process for hash production. Now, at optional premises cultivation locations, hash is going to be able to be produced as long as it is a water-based hash, and that hash will have to be produced in a designated area of the licensed premises. Now, as you notice, I did say water-based hash. This means that all solvent-based hash or any other hash that is made that is not water-based will have to be done at an infused products manufacturer. So that's a quick update on that. We've also seen a little bit of information as far as the labeling requirements are concerned. It is going to be put forth that if you want to test for potency or test for contaminants and you choose to do so, you can then put a label on your product that says it has been tested for potency or for contaminants. Now, on the flip side of that, if you choose not to test for potency or contaminants, you will have to put a sticker on your products that say this product not tested for potency, this product not tested for contaminants. So it is kind of a flip side of the coin, depending on how you decide to move forward. And that's something that we're more than able to discuss with you. If you have any questions regarding that, please let us know. So as I was saying, the rulemaking process has been going very smoothly. We have taken a look at the rules, both the ones that were put out on August 13th, and then they did a revised, kind of a grammatical fixed version on August 19th. We've taken a look at both sets of those, and we are very pleased with the work that Ron, Louis, and Jordan have been doing over there at the Med. We know it's been a long and tiresome process for them, and we're happy that it will soon be over, as I'm sure they all are as well. For the next part of our weekly update, I'm going to introduce Sean Hauser, who is the newest addition of our firm here, and she's going to give us a brief rundown on everything that's going on in Denver with the city council and things like that. We'll be back in a little bit to talk to you about compliance, but I'll talk to you then.
Hi, I'm Sean Hauser. I'm an attorney here at Vicente Sederberg, and I'm going to give you guys an update on what's been going on in the Denver City Council. They are working on the regulations on the local level, and they met this Monday and voted on a number of important things. They're going to meet again next Monday, the 26th, and have the first reading of the Denver regulations on September 9th. And they voted on a number of important things that are going to be applicable during this conversion period. And so in Denver, for 2 years, only licensed medical marijuana businesses can convert to retail. And one thing they voted on that's different from the medical marijuana process is public hearings. So for any business that wants to either transfer to retail or convert to a dual medical retail business, they will be subject to a automatic public hearing, very similar to the hearings that go on in the liquor code, where the effect of competition and the impact on public safety and the compliance of the business will be factors. There will also be hearings for changes of location, and those hearings will be treated just like new applicants. They voted to permit changes of ownership during the transition period, and those the changes of ownerships will not have hearings unless it's triggered by an issue with the applicant or for some other reason. Another important vote that happened this week was that they voted to start the tax at 3.5%. Originally, they were going to start the tax rate at 5%, going up to 15%. Now what will be in the Tabor language in November is a tax rate starting at 3.5, going up to 15. Some other things that will be up for discussion this coming Monday will be operating hours and co-location. They voted last week that they will allow co-location, but only with physical separation. So coterminous entities will not be permitted, but they are going to revisit that issue next Monday. And I encourage anyone who is interested to contact their city council members about that issue.
Thanks very much for that, Sean. I just wanted to follow up with everybody. A few weeks ago, we started doing a compliance tip of the week. We've talked to you guys about making sure that everyone's badge credentials are proper. And we've also talked to you guys about filing security reports and what process you need to go through in order to do that. What I'm here to talk to you about this week is the fact that a lot of addresses that are on file with the Med are inaccurate. Many employees, owners, and even some businesses have the wrong address on file with the Marijuana Enforcement Division, and what people fail to realize is that it's their responsibility to notify the MED in writing within 10 days of any change in their address. So this means for any of your employees that are working on your licensed premise, any owners of the business, or even the business location itself, all of the addresses that the MED has on file need to be correct and they need to be current. Now, if you have any problems regarding the addresses of any of your employees or any of your owners, please contact me at the office, or you can reach me via email, and I'm more than happy to work with you to get these problems solved. Again, please make sure that everyone has their proper addresses on file, as it could result in penalties for your business. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody, and we'll see you again next week.